All right. Now we're getting some Sportster transmission oil. There you go. This is Sportster, isn't it? Same damn thing. Primary oil, same container, different label. I got an extra quart of that, so we'll get rid of that first. Need to lean the bike over a little bit, or are you good?
Yeah, I had to put that turret tailstock on my dad's old lathe, man. That thing works great.
Yeah.
Center drill.
You didn't have a tailstock on your lathe? What good is a lathe without tailstock?
Oh, with a turret though. With a turret.
Oh, you put a turret on the back of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had a turret tailstock. It was all rusted and
That's pretty fancy.
saved a lot of time.
That's fancy having a turret on the back of your lathe.
Hey man, it's a good lathe. Thank God my dad took care of it. It made my life a lot easier right now.
Okay. Now what do you got for, oh we didn't get the oil on here. Hand me that flashlight when you get a chance.
I got a little, I left a little gap in there. But I got
Yeah, but I want to see where it's at so I can tell when it goes down, how much it goes down. See if it's actually sucking oil into it or not, or what's going on. Oh, well, that's a long thread. Barely even see the oil. Way down there.
sucks.
What do you got, about a third of a quart and down already?
So what's going on? So oil lines are probably correct.
Okay, so I assume the outside oil line here is your feed line?
Yes. That steel is the breather, inner one is the return.
So you return it into the bottom of the tank?
Nope. It's got a hard line that comes all the way over here and drops.
Okay.
If you remember when I made that, I asked you how to make it.
Well, I thought we made sure it was correct. Just double
It
check.
just looks like it, but it's not. There's a line that goes up and drops back over here. So.
Oil leakage around your feed line around here, but that's probably just residue. Okay, yeah, it looks like you got everything's correct, if I can tell. Should go out pretty quickly. How much have you spun the motor over so far?
I probably turned on for 4 seconds.
Okay, well, it takes a little bit longer than 4 seconds most of the time. If you pre-lube the, pre-prime it, it goes a little quicker, but that's about it. So we got an oil gauge right here, and we got an idiot light right here. Either one of those two should go out.
Okay,
We're in neutral?
Spark plugs out.
We are in neutral?
Yes.
Spark plugs are laying against the ground where you can see them?
They're up on the top motor mount, yes sir.
Okay. Give me about a 5 or 10 second blast and see what we get. Make sure the spark plugs are working.
Colonel?
Oh, I got the starter. You don't have a relay on it at all?
No. Yeah, there's a relay, but that's your starter. It's a car, just spring load. Turn the key.
Oh, the switch is a starter. Okay, you got a automotive style. Okay. Your relay is not working. Did we hook the wire onto the starter?
No, we didn't.
It won't work without that.
Spade.
Dumbass.
Terminal.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a dumbass to put the starter in there. Did you resemble the cameraman? There, we got it worked in now. Might work now?
that's what they say.
Well, it's hard to get good help, you know.
I checked the gas, the carburetor. It's not flow was stuck. It's stuck. It's not pouring the gas out.
I don't know where the overflow's at.
It's back here.
It's not, feeling, it's not coming out yet. But, oh, you're all right. Gas is off, isn't it?
It's,
Leave the gas off. I don't want any
It's
gas
off.
in the carburetor. Okay, so we're gonna see if we got any oil pressure. You go check the ignition to see if it has any ignition. Ready?
yeah.
Still not working.
At least the starter's working now.
Trying to start. Let me get my jumper. Okay, we're gonna bypass the,
You're reading from the positive to the starter, right?
I'm just gonna, flashlight's up over there. It's insulated, so I can't use that. What was that?
Snark.
Where'd it come from? Okay, we got it dead. That's sucking a hell of a lot of juice and not doing anything. That's a lot of juice being sucked.
Yeah, you got a spark.
I can see one sparking.
You got a spark.
Is there a good spark?
See the rear one?
I see something flash the room over here I'm looking at. I don't know if it's in the right
Yeah.
time, but it's, can you tell if it's pulsing back and forth?
Yeah, they are. They're pulsing.
But we have no oil pressure. Nothing. Alright. We need oil pressure, we don't have it.
Those fittings, Markles thought that those fittings were wrong. They're oil pump. That's you.
I think you got them connected to the same spot. I think you're connected in an identical chamber. I haven't done an S&S pump for a while, but it's, I don't think it's right. See this oil line right here, there's a gallery that goes all the way from top to bottom on S&S, I think.
So it's just going.
This is on the same feed, this is feed and returns on the same thing. It should still get oil pressure, just it would build up in the motor, it wouldn't pump back. Because that should be over here. No, hold it, no, you got the, where's your feed at? Yeah, your feed's coming on top. You should still have oil pressure even if it was hooked up wrong. So I'm not sure, I have to look in the S&S book to see how this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be over here. Is there another fitting next to this one on this side?
There's a plug for another. That's where it was before.
Yeah. It should be over here. You're on the feed. This is return. So you got return is in the feed.
So that bottom fitting needs to go over.
It's leaking too a little bit. Yeah. So you need to reverse that.
Alright.
But I don't know why you don't have oil pressure right now, because you should have a lot of, the oil should be going right into the motor and have pressure. It just won't pump back. You should still have oil pressure. You'd have wet sump real bad, but you would have oil pressure. Now, how much has this oil tank gone down, you think? From where you've had it? It's pretty far down.
Yeah, it went down quite a bit. It went down a lot.
Well, if it's gone down, that means there's oil going in the motor. It should have oil pressure. I don't understand why there's no oil pressure.
Did the dummy light ever turn off?
No. What's the tank at right now? It's about 1.25 inches down at least before. How far is it down now? It's probably a third of a tank down. Is it down to like half a tank yet or not?
Shit. It's down. It's down a couple inches now.
Yeah, it was down pretty deep before. So it acts like you got volume going through it, but it's not building
It's
pressure.
not building pressure because it's venting right out the tank. It's not a closed system right now. It's open. I mean, but it should still build up pressure.
I think it would still build pressure because you're still going to the feed gallery. The pressure's on the other side of the pump gear, so you're just double feeding it basically, but you're not double feeding it because there's no oil to the other line. You know, because the tank's low, it blows up top of the tank. It should still be making oil pressure, still. It would wet something, run the tank dry, but it would still make oil pressure. Changing that feeding, that means you got to pull the exhaust off, I assume, and
No, I could probably get to it if I was stubby.
yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass doing. You should do it on your lift at home, be easier, but otherwise we're going to have to lean the bike over a little bit. How strong are these bars? Can we lean them against the rack at about a 45-degree angle to get access to the motor? Or?
No, I ain't gonna do that. I could get to it. You got a little short Allen wrench?
You have to make one. Just make one, cut it, whatever it takes. But they should still have oil pressure, that's the thing. All right.
Why? So what do you think? The starter relay is shot?
The solenoid is sucking all the juice. Like it's stuck or something, or it's taking a lot of juice. So I don't know if it's something you did in there. Well, the plunger works, so you didn't put that in wrong. But maybe there's wires up inside that plunger. Maybe there's something shorting on the one side, but I don't see any evidence of that happening. But it's taking a lot of juice and not doing anything. It's sucking all your juice and not working. Because that was a heavy arc, that wire, and you could tell it was drawn through it. So it was a dead short. It acted like it was a dead short. So my guess is there's something, the solenoid is shorting out inside the body somewhere.
There's a lot of arc marks on the plunger, on the copper
Yeah.
Contacts.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of arcing going on in there, but that's
Well, you would have arcing where the washer goes in and
Yeah.
out, but
normal.
I've had them with the post rotated and turned around and arced against the other post and locked them together, and it wouldn't work. You know, they would do like this, if stuff like this would happen. So my guess is that the solenoid is directly shorted out. The post could be rotated to ground, you know, the side of the frame, because it just has a big copper wire or post in there, and it rotates. And if you tighten it up too much, it'll go around and arc out. And then when you hit the button, it's a direct short. Now when you're manually pushing the button in, you're bypassing all of that, so it won't arc back through because the washer's not engaged. That copper washer, if it was engaged and you had a short, it would arc right through and weld itself together. So my guess is that wire is twisted against the frame or something. So you still got to pull it apart to see what it is. Now which post you got? You got the post that goes up or down? Is it to the rear of the bike or the front of the bike, the wire? Where's your wire going on that? The big cable.
It's down.
Can't see. Yours is going to the bottom? It's not to the top? No, it's on the top.
Positive.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's up
This is side post. Side goes forward, back, and the top goes back. You have a side post starter. Now, you got room to do the top? You probably have a room to go the other way, maybe. I don't know. Be real close to your old tank up there.
Why would that do that right now?
Well, I think it's something inside the solenoid's doing. I don't know. There's something that's causing a hell of a load. Usually when you take stuff apart, you see problems. You can guess all day, but take it apart, look for something. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the instructions on the oil pump routing. I'll go grab my old instruction paper. And either way, you got to pull that line up, I'm pretty sure. So we'll be back. What are you looking at?
Is this which oil
That's for an
pump?
idiot light. Middle oil supply hole. Oh, that's for like an FXR where they come in through the top, through this, at an angle, 45 degree.
So which is my oil pump I'm looking at?
It doesn't matter, the covers are all the same. You got
Oil
2 is your
return.
oil returns where you're coming in at, and 2 is top oil supply hole. 1, which is right next to it, is oil return. So you're on the wrong one. And on the bottom, same thing, you got 4 and 5. 4 is your lower one, which is where you're at, and 5 is the middle one, which is the one on the, it's coming out the bottom here. Or 5 is lower, I mean. Lower, see, lower oil return hole. And these ones over here are the same way. See, you got 5. 5 is always low return hole. You're in 4, which is lower oil supply hole. So you have your oil return and your oil supply on the same gallery. There's a line that goes all the way through a hole, and it picks up this hole, and that hole, straight down. This one here, same thing, it goes straight through. It misses this, but it goes straight through. So those are the different ones they've made over the years, but they all do the same thing. So you need to take your return line, which you got in 4, and put it on 5.
Okay.
And you said that's how it was before, so
Yeah.
that's what you need to do. It's pretty obvious, you can see how it's supposed to be. These 2 are that way, these 2 are that way. So, pretty straightforward. So it was right before, now it's wrong, so put it back. So we'll tell you on that a little bit. I'm going to go do some welding on my bike. Get some work done on my stuff. Alright, that's it for now on this one. Alright, Gina's got the line all swapped out under here. So now you're in the correct fitting location, hopefully. Yep, and the inside hole now. So that should work now.
So they're just, I mean, when you put them on, you
Wipe that down with some oil and residue off of that stuff.
They got to be crossed. They can't be in line.
Yeah, but you had a lot of oil come out of the motor, so how much came out? Pint?
At least.
Cup? Quart?
At least 8 ounces.
8
More
ounces?
than that.
Where'd the pan
12
go?
ounces.
Oh, there's the pan over there. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit. It's half full. A good pint in there. I think you got oil pressure, just a matter of if it's going to show it now or not. Give it a crank, see what you get.
now it's working. What the fuck?
What?
Now the ignition worked.
Oh, you hit this. Oh, you got the
So
starter
was
work?
it because the oil lines weren't right and
Well,
it's
just
not?
decided to work today. We
It's
ran
good.
enough times it decided to work. The oil pressure didn't move, did it?
Nope.
Yeah, I think it did.
The dummy lights are on. The oil's way down now. We need oil. There's no oil.
There's oil in it. You got to pour some oil back in the tank. Okay, let's see if we can get that check valve out of there.
That could be stuck for sitting.
I don't know what it is.
Now it's starting. What the fuck, man? Come on, man.
Let's see if we can get this thing to go down. Just put a little pressure on the floor. Let me get down on this.
Okay, that's too big. You
Up
got
here.
press?
Up here.
Oh.
Up here. All right, pull it out. Where's the pan at? Bring it back under there. Start leaking again. Where's my clean rag for?
I'll get you some rags. I'll bring you some damn rags. Don't worry about your rags. I got a bunch of rags.
Okay, where's the thing at? Can you look at?
Is there supposed to be a ball in there?
Nope. On the other side. Yeah, it's coming up. Put it back in. Put it back in. See how the oil came up?
Yeah.
It's gravity.
It's just gravity from the tank feeding up and
Yeah, it goes right through the gear set and comes up to the valve. So that valve goes right to the oil pump gear. Okay, tighten up a little bit. That's good, that's good. So that primed it. It's definitely got oil in it now. If the switch don't go out, there's some kind of a gallery that's open. So try it again. Let's see if we get any, what we got this time. It's oil in there, so it's, I don't know what the deal is. Okay, let's go ahead and put everything in there, start to pick it up. It's got oil in it.
put the exhaust on.
Now, why do they put that oil pump on there with a stupid ass chain oiler on there? I don't know why they do that. I never use these stupid ass chain oilers. You don't need to have this piece of crap in
So
there.
that's supposed to be a just
now,
a.
why has he got the washer? That thing should be totally capped off. Why has he got a stupid ass plug in there? That shouldn't have that big wad of shit sticking out there. It should be
that's
plugs. It should just be capped off.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not that's not tight. You can't tighten that. That's a big like a.
No, you can't. It's just a set screw goes in there.
It's just a plug.
Yeah, it's just
It's supposed to be just a plug.
it's plugged right here. It ain't making any. It makes pressure to here. You're taking the adjuster screw out, and it just has a regular screw in there. That should not have a pointed adjuster screw in it. It should be just a straight screw that goes in there and just plugs up the hole with a copper washer under it. You shouldn't have that stupid piece of shit rubber thing in there you got jammed in there. That's stupid.
It's like a phenolic washer, even if you
Yeah,
turn
you
it, it's
shouldn't
gonna
have any of
break.
that crap in there. You're not using that. I don't know why they even put these pumps on these motors. Nobody uses those stupid chain oilers. Shit, nobody does. I always used an 81 and later oil pumps. I don't even screw around these oil pumps, these early ones. What a waste of time. I'm assuming S&S has all the galleries drilled for the damn modern pump, so I don't know why they even put a stupid ass thing like that on there. It's just a complete waste of time doing that junk like that. See, here's a tapered set screw, which you don't have, adjuster screw.
Mm-hmm.
It should just be a straight cap, just a screw, standard screw with a washer to seal it. Because this adjusts the feed that goes up to the primary feed, which we're not using. It's capped off, so it doesn't matter if there's adjusters in there or not. So once you pull that screw out here, see what's underneath that damn screw head. Should I use this one? Put the pan back under there. I'm looking to see if it has the.
Like a tapered screw or just a.
It should just be a short, stubby screw. It's got that tapered one in there, which is going to have to. It's going to have a tapered screw. That's why it's so long. See, the other screw came in the kit. Yeah, they just didn't use the damn right screw. They didn't cap it. All right, let me go find these cap screws going there. Is there any oil coming out of there?
Nope.
Should be. Goes in the pressure cavity.
Yeah, it's coming out slowly. So that this needle, it's like it's adjustment to get oil up to what?
Yeah, but you're not using that.
But what did you say? What's that one for? For your primary oil?
It goes to the primary feed to lubricate the chain you don't have over there. You have a sealed system over there. I'm looking for the little set screw piece, but I'm not seeing it on my stuff here. Might not have one. used up this stuff over the years. That's why you keep old parts, yeah. Okay, there's a set screw. The set screw's not going to seal it. These are your normal plugs. These little plastic, these little paper containers like this have the stuff. There you go. There's your screw. Now, is there a little copper washer underneath that one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Steal the copper washer off of that.
Oh, there's a copper washer right there.
There you go. Just screw in the other screw. You're not using this piece of crap. There you go. If it leaks a little bit, put a little sealer on it next time. The little washer should seal it, but that's why you don't get rid of this crap. You know, some dumbass needs tools.
What's that?
You never know when some dumbass needs some stupid screw. How come all my stuff's full of oil? You're lubricating my tools.
Yeah.
What the hell is this thing? Did you grab that out of something?
That was my cheater part for that Allen wrench. Goes over there. All right, I'm gonna put the exhaust on.
Start up with exhaust or without, your choice.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Should we put some more oil in this thing?
You got oil right in the pan, why don't you put it back in
Dump
the
that
tank?
back in.
I would.
Clean funnel?
Aren't you cheap like me?
Yeah. You got a clean funnel.
Well, now you're asking for a lot now. Just went and buy all the funnels. Funnels are over here. Right there on the second shelf. Right there, you got that shelf, top shelf, whatever funnel you want. There's some up there on the next shelf up too. Not all the way up. Second shelf, third shelf. Right there. Nothing there? You see it? How come I got that bottle over there? Oh, that's for the other bottle. There, somebody's calling for you. Oh, you're still working. Hello.